going on from Real Madrid's away win over Bayern this week. The New York Times soccer writer Rory Smith wrote an article about the team's manager, Zinedine Zidane. The title of the article was, Zinedine Zidane has the wins at Real Madrid. Where is the praise? It is a fair question. Why has the praise eluded Zinedine Zidane?
From not here.
No,
not from here. Because anybody that's watching has watched this show ever since he got appointed. I have defended him against the round table of critics, cynics, doubting Thomases, not Thomas, but people who doubted him, questioned him, and failed to see past the immediate, the one or two little bumps in the road. Zidane is the personification of everything that is great about Real Madrid and everything that is great about coaching. He handles, he manages. He is a great tactician because he knows his players.
Bobo, I just texted him last night and I showed Thomas what I texted him. I don't know, listen, there's people in the world that know about football and there's people that don't know. 95%, I'm sorry, 99%, 95 was just not enough. 99%, people don't know what they're talking about. They've never played the game, they've never seen. How can you say if he's good or not if 95% of the people haven't even seen one training session of his? They don't know nothing. They're just talking, like everyone. At the press, everyone's talking. What he's done, the last 2.5 years, 3 years, no coach has done. No coach has done. He just won a game against one of the biggest teams in the world, one over there, 2-1. Maybe they didn't play.
And this is what you texted him, right? You're the greatest.
No, I seen a photo of me and him.
And for me, it's
together.
not even as much with the Champions League. You know, for me, it's a knockout competition. But he gets his players, he massages his players, he keeps them right for the big games. Plus, he won La Liga in style last year. Let's not forget
I hear
that.
all of that, and I agree. He has done fantastic. But if you're going to say, is he as good as Alex Ferguson? Is he as good as Mourinho and what they've achieved? I still have question marks because European Champions League, great. Currently, 15 points behind Barcelona. Not one or two.
It's his first job as well.
Points behind Barcelona. Secondly, knocked out of the Copa del Rey by Leganés. These are all
They
cups
didn't
achieved.
need it, though.
But you have to win cup. We're saying Barcelona aren't good because they haven't won all three. They've only won the double. Now, both league and cup, Real Madrid have had a bad season. European Champions League, even then, Juventus at home losing 3-0. If they don't get their penalty in the last moment, we say that's one of the worst defeats ever at home in the Bernabeu. So yes, great, but I'm still sitting there going, is he great enough to be alongside Sir Alex Ferguson? Not yet.
Great, he's better than all of them.
You think he's better than Sir Alex Ferguson?
How many? Listen, Gary. In England, there's only one team when Ferguson was there. Man United, 10-0 against everyone. Okay. How many Champions League did he win, Ferguson?
He won 2.
Okay.
Lost 2,
He's
won
won 2 in 3 years, and maybe if they win next week, it's going to be 3 finals in a row. Mourinho the same. He's won 2. Champions League, he's won 2. So
but he hasn't built a team.
It is.
What do you mean? He was inherited the team.
So Guardiola inherited the team. He didn't.
Mourinho built teams. Ferguson built teams.
So by that token, you could say Ferguson was one of the luckiest men in the world to get that golden generation. He didn't need to build a team.
He found those players.
It took him 10-15 years to win by.
Listen, again, a few stats, but more so about, there's a word called tips for players, all right? Talent. He has talent as a player and as a coach. Intelligence. He is intelligent because tactically he makes all the right decisions. Personality. He has great personality because you know what? He managed a group with big personalities, and he's still bigger than those. He can tell Ronaldo, come off, and he accepts that. He had a blueprint. He stayed with it. He communicated it to his players, which is not easy, believe me. And he's Mr. Perfect. He's beyond great right now.
He's better than Ferguson.
Bayern had not lost one game with all
Ferguson.
competitions at home.
To compare him with Ferguson? It's a few years in the job as a coach.
Everyone's saying he's better than
But
Ferguson.
you brought
I'm
up
saying
Ferguson's
not for me.
name.
Different
What about the other
era.
coaches now, like Pep Guardiola and the praise he gets, Jurgen Klopp, even Conte, Allegri? What about these coaches?
Okay, let's just compare him with Pep. Pep's won trophies at league championships at different clubs.
And 2 Champions Leagues, as has Zinedine Zidane.
So I would say Pep has been tested more.
He's coached by Munich.
I've said this before. We are living right now at this moment in this part of time in the era of Zidane. It's the era of Zidane. Like Guardiola was the era of for Barcelona. So Alex, Gary's making good points. In that era, it was Manchester United, in England in particular, and with the Champions Leagues. But this man is the embodiment of everything Real Madrid. I hope he never takes another job. He certainly doesn't need the challenges or the money because he's climbed every mountain. He's the perfect hand-in-glove fit for this club. And I want to give one more man a bit of credit, Florentino Perez. For him to assign Zidane after he didn't do anything with the kids, didn't do anything with the youth team of Real Madrid, he had the faith and total commitment about him, and from day one, he's been just a rousing success, and he has loved.
Every year he wins Champions League.
Correct.
Then he wins in September the European Super Cup, and then the World Cup for the club.
Why and how? You know what? His in-game coaching is absolutely brilliant. Vasquez, Asensio in the last 2 years have been great examples.
Yeah.
They
And
come off the
Kovacic.
men's and they make differences. Asensio again against PSG's 1-1. Asensio comes in, it's 3-1. 2 assists to Ronaldo.
Okay, listen, let me tell you-
Vasquez
let me just say
Vasquez
this.
starts and he plays against
all the-
Juve and he gets a
all the
penalty for
little
Rory.
minutia, but I'll tell you,
No, it's
people,
not minutia, right?
There is the
Give me a reason why he's so
menu
successful, not because of trophies, because he's coaching.
Because it was
His
people like
in-game
you.
coaching.
There was people like you sitting over there, that part of the table for a long time. That when Zidane was
You're
starting to
kidding me.
wobble a bit,
I've been a
knifing
number one-
in
I've
his
been a
back.
number
Not
one
you,
fan.
not you.
Oh, okay.
But there was
Okay,
people
all right.
on that side.
Point
and
at me
people
then, if you're
around
talking about me, point
because,
at me.
But we can't forget that because there were critics, not just on the table, the fan base out there, the
Right. Look
Madridistas.
at
You
the league.
remember, Kay, they were out for him.
No, hang on a second.
And
Let's
he's
be
proved them
straight.
all
Because
wrong.
Look at the league. You're talking about him being a great coach. Where's he been in all the league matches they've lost at home? The Leganés getting knocked out of Copa del Rey. Is he only a manager who's good enough for European Champions
Coaches
League,
is about
but he
how you
coached-
respond to it as well, Gary.
Well, they
Any
haven't
team can
responded. They're
lose.
15
Any
points
team
behind
can
Barca.
lose. This year, but then
He's good in European
that
Champions
So
League.
you're saying
He's
that
no-
he's
he's no-
overrated?
he's no good
Are
in
you
the league.
saying he's
No,
overrated?
No.
So what are you
I'm
saying?
saying he's not as
He
good
is
as Pep or
smart
Jose
enough
because he hasn't done
to
enough,
real-
and he's
to
15 points behind Barcelona.
Doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't
He
matter?
gave up after
He's
20
right- he's
games.
right.
He
How
said,
do
you
you
know
give
what?
up? How do
One
you
of the
give up?
things
to
you used to
prioritize
say,
right now.
Gary,
The league
no
is
good
not
coach.
They're
No
not smart
After the
coaching.
first
No
year,
good
after
coach
the first
gives
year
up
we
the
watched
league.
No, he's not a good
Zidane,
coach. He's a
after
great
the
coach.
first year, you said, let's see how it is over time.
Yeah.
3 years later, he's winning La Liga, he's winning Champions League. How much more do you need?
He's 15
because he
points
loses
behind
against
in-
Leganés.
I think the biggest example is,
15
guys,
points
that he
behind.
has, as Bobo said, he has got big cojones.
That I
Because you know
agree.
what?
That I agree.
He takes Isco out, who right now is the best player for the Spanish national team, in front of their fans. And that's one of the reasons why he probably gets criticized. And says, you know what? Isco here, Asensio in, we're going to win. That's ballsy.
He takes everyone out.
Great.
Right.
He doesn't
Big
care.
cojones,
The
that's what it
little
said.
points.
And he wins.
It's the bigger picture with Zidane, and the big man gets it done.